less favorable thing, I guess, for one WNBA star, maybe she doesn't care, but you don't really hear about it often. Brittney Griner is now has to pay child support to her ex. Her ex got pregnant right before they broke up, and now...
Wait, got pregnant how?
Well...
What are you talking about?
I don't know if they got a turkey-based style dildo these days or how they do it exactly.
Wait, time out. So if you get artificially inseminated, and somebody has to help me with this, John is the voice of reason. If you get artificially inseminated and you're married at the time, you are required to pay child support?
She is now. Why
wouldn't you?
$2,700 a month, which seems a lot less than NBA players.
I thought there had to be a genetic connection. We can't do. You know why? You know why? No, wait a minute. This is why not, John. Because for real. The reason why not is because that's not my kid. I can take a test. That's not my baby.
What if Brittney
baby.
was like, you gotta have this baby for us to stay together?
So she was married to a guy, and then the other guy she was married, and then they do a test. They'd be like, oh yeah, that's not your husband's baby. So how in the hell are they gonna make this legal?
Okay.
This is impossible.
Well, she agreed to pay it, so
get the fuck out of here.
$2,516 a month.
Okay.
Which seems like,
Let's go over it.
Let's go over it. Yeah, let's go.
Let me tell you the law.
Okay, good.
If you're married,
right,
and there's a child during the time you're married, both parents are responsible for that child.
Right.
Physically and financially.
Right.
Okay. So if a man is married to a woman and she has a child and the child is not her husband, he still has to pay for the child.
No, but you can't No. What John is saying is absolutely true, but it can be reversed.
Wait.
Okay.
It hasn't been reversed. And there's men who are paying, who find out that their women have had babies with other men, divorced them, but they were married. They had a union. They had a deal and a contract. And in that contract is why it's the craziest thing that you need a license to get married. You need a license to drive.
Right.
You need a license to get married.
Right.
Right. So you're bound to that. Now, the eggs, I don't know, but I'm going to think in order to have this baby in vitro, maybe both of them had to give up eggs. The eggs that was that became an embryo was put, maybe it was her egg along with a male sperm that was then put into her wife to carry. So the DNA of that baby.
No, listen. He's on to something with this one,
though. The DNA of that baby may be Brittney Griner.
Listen, he dug from the bottom of the earth for that one. No, listen, if that's the case, that makes perfect sense to me.
They made a decision. Hey, honey, we should have a kid. She didn't say, I'm having a kid, Brittney.
But it's really technically only a decision if we sign something. Otherwise, it's just hearsay.
No, if you're married, you've signed the license to do things together through riches.
I'm just going to tell you one thing. If that was ever
health,
the case, and
sickness,
I found out
them kids
that
ain't
I had
yours.
to pay for a kid that's not mine, I'm immediately leaving this country or going as far away from that law as I have to just live my life.
That's 100% you won't do that.
What?
I guarantee you.
I'm out of here. I'm not paying.
You're guaranteed
for someone else. I can live in another country.
I guarantee you. I guarantee you wouldn't do that.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's set it up.
So this is what happened. How old are your kids now?
8 and 4.
All of a sudden, you find out that those kids are not yours. Josh, you're telling me that you're going to abandon those 2 kids that you've been raising for 8 years?
It's possible.
And listen, first of all, let me tell you that.
I agree with
that shit is possible. That is fucking possible.
I'm going to rescind myself from being in this podcast because that's fucked up.
Josh is out of here.
Men take care of babies that aren't their stepdads.
That's crazy.
So you're saying all the love you put into those kids when you saw them
Zip.
and kissed on them and wiped their butt and taught them how to ride a bike
Zip.
and playing basketball and football and baseball and going to the recitals and literally having them dressed and being Christians and all of that stuff, you then find out this is not your kid. You're going to love that kid less? No.
Good luck.
Definitely less.
Yeah, definitely
Money.
Less for sure.
Money has nothing to do with it.
John, so if you found out you were in that same situation.
Technically, I was just talking about this situation where, like, the babies are just born. Like, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? I'm not paying you for this newborn baby that's not mine.
No, but if I was in the job,
now
I'm
8
out.
and 4, obviously, is a different thing. But yeah,
That's what I said. There's no way you would do that. You wouldn't. No matter what.
I think there's a way.
No, know why you would say? You would be like, this backstabbing broad, blah, 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 blah. But I love this kid. So you can't change the love of the kid. 8 years?
This motherfucker that peed in my lap.
Yes.
Do I?
Yes.
I'm not gonna take it easy with the belt now.
Let me tell you. You know, people go back.
less presents, a lot less gifts.
They go back to divorce court to get their dogs. People are fighting over
weird.
their pets.
Yeah, but that's weird to me too. Like, you gotta let the dog go, especially if you're a dude and you like are arguing with your girl about like she's got the dog. Like, let the dog go. Let the dog go, bro.
Nah, you get close to my dog and it's like, hey, I will fight anybody.
John got a beautiful dog.
Yeah, you're not getting Neo. When I had my first one, I kept my Akita alive to 17, and my daughter Giovanna was working at the animal hospital. One day I left the house. He was laying there. I rubbed him. When I came back, because he couldn't walk, and he had just gone to the bathroom right there, and so I had to pick him up and bring it to him because I knew it was over. And I gave him to Giovanna, and I cried all the way back to the house. And I was depressed for years. And then Gigi bought me his ashes. And then my wife said, you haven't taken the dog out of the trunk of your car. I said, he rides with me everywhere. She was like, give me the ashes. I was like, here's the ashes. You know what I'm saying? It was, I know if you do that for a pet, if a human, no way.
My dog I had for 14 years, and I took it to the vet, and it was a very big inconvenience for me. And then I shed like a single tear. It was like, man, this is fucked up to just see this dog die. And then I left.
Wow.
Wait a minute, do you still got the one dog?
My Frenchie?
Yeah. No, the one dog that's on one leg.
Nah, she gone. Yeah, she in the ocean now.
Think about that. You had a dog with 3 legs.
No, it wasn't 3 legs. It was
it's
back legs. It couldn't walk.
It was struggling.
Kept it around for way longer than we should have. You know what I mean?
I see what John is saying, because in my last relationship, we shared a dog, and when we moved out, I was thinking
fighting for that dog, huh?
I was thinking of ways I can go into her house and get the dog from her. But
but you didn't argue with her like. And keep calling her like, give me my dog.
No, she got the dog, you know. She was the one that brought it, but I'm the one who took care of it. Yeah. So I was emotionally attached to it.
You guys are saying it because you're not in the position. But when you attach to a human, whether it's your blood or not, it's you know.
Damn, I don't know.
Hey, people adopt. People
I got kids.
Get adopted.
These two maybe not.
I couldn't adopt.
No,
I couldn't have like a little Asian kid, you know, like with the last name Gonzalez.
He's selfish.
I'm selfish.
No adoptions, huh?
He is selfish.
It has to be my blood.
Hey, do you know Will.i.am was born on the east side of Los Angeles?
Yeah, heard about this.
Yeah, like he talks like it. Like when I saw it, he was like, yeah, he said that's where I grew up. I grew up on that side. So he was a part of that culture. Not that he wasn't black, but he's a black Mexican, right? Right. And you're
I once had a dream when I was a young man to have my seed on every continent to see a version of myself. You know what I mean? I was like, this would be so great to see so many versions of me, right? And see what I would be like in every culture.
So then, you might be right, Josh.
You know, life happened and shit. You
might be right, Josh. You might be selfish enough. Hey, Okay, baby, I gave you the seed. How's it growing, my kid? You want some food?
Yeah, I'll be back.
You didn't want no food when I got you pregnant. That's
Yeah. Well, she was eating, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She survived to that point, didn't she, John?
Hey, I didn't bother your village.
Well,
I just came in.
one extra kid's gonna throw her off. I don't think so.